100 works. Hard work got first, yeah. Hard work got first, yeah. Hard work got first, yeah. To the day I'm in the dirt, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Coming down here to get my miles in, strength and conditioning, sit in the sauna for a little bit right before we go get some morning boxing and sparring in a little bit later today. But first, the fun part, getting in some sparring or some running and cardio. The best part. Gotta bring in that pace for sure for this fight. The fun part, getting the running in, getting that cardio. I know my opponent's coming to bring a pace. You know, this is how we get that work in. Make sure we match the energy and intensity that my opponent's gonna bring. This is the fun part though. The start of the morning of a long, long Saturday of training. Let's go. Last mile. The struggles of having headphones with cauliflower ears. Comes the sweat. Like you're trying to circle out, you're like, oh, wait, hold on. Do a circle in the square. That thing was just on one lip.
Dude, that like snuck in right underneath my ribcage, bro.
And he was like right after I just got you.
That was like all heel. Dude, that was all
You
heel.
already feeling it?
Dude, I knew when I came today, I was gonna like, I'm just gonna have to pull trig. I'm just gonna have to pull trig today.
Ozzy, thank you for taking time out of your busy day. I know we've been hanging out all morning. Tell us a little bit about this fight and where is it taking place?
So I'll be fighting March 15th out in Nebraska, North Platte at called Midwest Fighting Championships. Be a nice fight out there, you know, got a game opponent that's gonna bring out the best in me and has been really pushing me to, you know, strengthen my skills and just sharpening up all my tools to be ready to just put on a show out there.
It's kind of weird not having your daughter with us. I know it's been a tradition for us to have her with us, but what does she think now that she's a little bit older about you fighting out of the state?
Well, it's a new one, you know. The last time I fought out of state, you know, she was a little younger and still really didn't know. But so now she's like, "Hey, Dad, where are you going? Where are you going to be traveling?" So it's going to be a little different, but you know, hopefully when she gets a little older, she could, you know, make those trips with us. But just a little too young, and you know, the crowd's a little too crazy at times for her, and I just gotta protect her little innocence. But it'll be fun. It's been cool because she's been, you know, part of the camp. She goes to the gym with me, and she has us playing, you know, Duck Duck Goose and Keepy Uppy and all these games, and it's fun. It just adds some coolness to the whole process.
And then we're here in your little hideaway, your little gym. You know, how much time do you spend here training?
So usually about 2 to 3 times a week I'll get a workout in here, and when I'm not at fit, sometimes because of work and, you know, being an adult, you gotta make sacrifices. So I come early mornings, I'll get some running, hit the bag in here and go to fit. Define, you know, and go hit a workout there, get some cardio and swimming and sauna. So at least a couple times a week, it's been helpful to have this, you know, to be able to just roll out of bed and get a workout or get a workout before going to bed. So it's been very beneficial, and I'm blessed to have this to work out in.
You've been at Fit for a while, man. Tell us a little bit about the bond that you've had with the fighters that you train with and your coach.
Oh man, I've been there for, like you said, a while, but about 7-8 years or so. You know, it's been a long time, and the bond you build is just, you know, they became my family, and I can't thank them enough for everything they've done, from, you know, Bo to Sherwin to Coach Matt and Coach John and Tom and Ty, everybody. You know, I'm missing a bunch of people, and, you know, they're all just my brothers and family, and, you know, the way that they are with even Anna, you know, she calls them uncle, and, you know, I'm really thankful and blessed to, you know, be a part of a family that's, you know, they always say, you know, you train together, you stay together. So we put in those hours and this sweat, and, you know, I'm blessed to have those people to sacrifice their time to make me better. You know, Bo and Sherwin are gonna take that drive out there with me. You know, it's a long drive and missing work and just taking those sacrifices. So I'm thankful for everything they've done.
Any changes you've done in camp for this guy?
Just been kind of working with one of my old friends, Eric Montoya from Volcano Vista. He has a wrestling program, Top Rank, and you know, he's been really working with me on wrestling and trying to get me ready. And you know, I've been stopping in at some jiu-jitsu schools and kind of getting some rolling in and just adding little kinks. But once again, I feel like I'm at a solid gym where, you know, there's a lot of different looks and a lot of different people there to, you know, push me every day in and out, but also adding in, you know, Eric is an all-American wrestler, and you know, he's, in my opinion, probably the best to ever wrestle out of New Mexico, and to add that into the game, it's been really helpful.
And what are your keys to victory for this fight, man?
You know, pushing the pace, I feel like really in a smart way, not too much of opening up, but really the guy that I'm fighting, what I've watched is he sets a really high pace, and he's capable everywhere to compete. So, you know, just setting that pace to where I could keep up with him, but also being smart and not overextending myself to open myself up to any opportunities for him. But, you know, I feel like it's going to be a good test, and, you know, he's going to push me in everywhere we go, and I'm just looking forward to it.
The card looks stacked, and where they have you're the main event. It's a good opportunity, man. You're the main event for this card. Got to put your name out there and put a stamp and represent New Mexico. How do you feel about that, man?
I love it, you know, going out there and, you know, solidifying, you know, that New Mexico is one of the top states for this game. You know, I feel like we have a lot of top fighters here, and including at other just places here in New Mexico, and I feel like just going out there and, you know, really putting a stamp on that and making a statement, it's going to be nice. And, you know, once again, the opponent's a great test, so just going out there and, like you said, the card's stacked. There's three title fights, I think, 2 amateur, 1 pro, so it's a good night of fights, and, you know, to headline it and to go out there and go against the hometown guy, it's going to be nice. It's going to be a good test to, you know, finally get to travel and put my name out there instead of just being in New Mexico. I love it. I love New Mexico. I love fighting here in front of my friends and family, but, you know, it's nice to get that opportunity to go to different states and travel.
Is that something you want to do more? You want to travel and fight?
I just want any opportunity, you know, if it's in-state, out of state. I was telling Coach, I want to stay active this year. You know, my goal is four fights this year. Last year I got 3 in, so I'm hoping, you know, push that extra fight in and get that 4th fight. So wherever the fights are, you know, I'm willing to travel or stay in town, whatever the opportunity is at.
Any Muay Thai or bare knuckle?
You know, Muay Thai sounds fun right now for sure. You know, the scene's popping up more and more, and there's more events coming up, so that would be a fun experience to try. You know, bare knuckle, you know, maybe a little bit down the road when I'm a little older. You know, all that scar tissue, I'm waiting to save my ugly face from getting a little uglier, you know. So keeping it a little bit decent without too many scars for now, and then, you know, maybe later on dabble in the bare knuckle a little bit.
Right on, man. Well, Ozzy, thank you so much for the opportunity. It was fun hanging out with you at the gym and at the Fit. Any last words, any shout outs to your sponsors or anybody? Go for it.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without him, you know, none of this is truly possible. He's allowed me to chase my dreams and really do something to glorify him. After that, you know, my friends, my family, everyone at Fit, you know, I'm missing names, but Sherwin, Bo, Billy, Alejandro, you know, Daniel, all of you guys, coaches, Coach Matt, Coach John. I'm thankful for all of you guys and all of you guys do to, you know, get me ready to be the fighter I am. My family, my daughter, you know, everyone, my mom, my brothers, everyone, you guys, I'm thankful for all you do. My brother Roberto, I'm thankful for you, and FightBook MMA, you guys always show me love. And you know, I'd like to give a huge shout out to my sponsors, Strategic Insurance, NM The Cure, TP Plumbing, and you know, just thank you guys for all you guys do and all the support I get from all of you guys. Makes the process a lot easier.